The time has come to make a move. If you want to get into the college football playoff, you've got to win big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the BYU Cougars, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Buffaloes will get us underway with the opening kickoff. On the move from inside is 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cougars offense will get the first swing of the game. What a great group of receivers they run out there, and a staunch, stout defense they'll be running into. Jesse, how are they going to get open? How does this defense keep them in check?
Well, I think one thing this receiving group knows, to have success in this game against this defense, is it's going to take all of them. It's not just going to be one guy making all the plays. They're all going to have to be able to step up and, David, take advantage of their own individual one-on-one opportunities when those chances come their way.
Well, and I think that's what's good about this offense, their strength in numbers. It's not just one guy that you can take away. There's several receivers that can make plays. That stresses the defense. Like, find the weakness, go after him. That guy can win, so it'll be a fun individual matchup.
Here's the pressure. And the defense, got him at the 27.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. Just a short pass to the tight end. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Sidelines into the game with that touchdown.
And you could see once he left everybody in the dust and he was going to the house, the sidelines going nuts. What a big-time play to take the lead. Defense did his job. Now special teams coming through in a big way.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. From inside, he was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. That opening script from the offensive coordinator didn't lead to a score as they punted on their first possession. Now they have it back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop it. And the Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Roberts. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 27. Back to pass, it's Bachmeier. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He might be afraid to kick it to him here after the first punt was taken back to the house. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So the Colorado Buffaloes offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time. And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Buffaloes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Makes the catch. It's Miller. He's into the open down the middle. Touchdown, Colorado. He got it loose, and it was lights out after that. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll try to tack on one more. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score coming on the touchdown pass from 55 yards out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Complete to start this drive. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. 2nd down coming up. The give on the option. Turning it on. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. To the air. It's Bachmeier. Working the middle. It's complete. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. BYU coming to the line with 1st and 10. Unloads quickly. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Cougars with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the end zone. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close to stopping the drive with a turnover in the end zone. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Fighting off the defender. Across the 30, out to the 33, and gains 4 on the play. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Finds the tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. And the Buffaloes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Lewis to throw. Fires to the big fella. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Gets it past the marker. And this defense was flailing as he weaved his way and got down to the 26.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground. And you see the speed by the ball carrier there. He's picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. The play action fake. Looking for the score. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
Man, it's so hard to play defense nowadays. You got a strike zone where you can hit people. You get flagged for targeting. You get flagged for pass interference. That was beautiful. Great job in the end zone, making it a hard window to throw into. And when he caught it, making him feel you.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything is working. The offensive coordinator's calling good plays. The quarterback and his unit is executing. And this defense right now, they have no answers.
And the defense holds firm. No pickups at all on that play.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They are a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Tries to slither forward on the sneak.
It's not sexy. It's not pretty. It's actually kind of old school. You don't really run a lot of QB sneaks anymore. You don't even see quarterbacks under center that much. But what do? You keep your momentum going. You've already strung together a bunch of plays. Now is not the time to get super aggressive. Way to go high percentage. Run the quarterback sneak. Get the 1st down.
You hear a lot of coaches talk about bend, don't break, and it's in these areas of the field down in your own goal line defensively where you want to just stiffen up. And they did a really nice job on 1st down, stopping the run.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bucks! How efficient have they been as they extend this lead here in Week 5?
All you can say is how impressive has this team been at home today in all 3 facets of the game. Their defense has been outstanding. We've seen some plays in special teams, and the offense continues to deliver, showing off all of the playmakers and all of the versatility they have on that side of the football. This could not be better here in the 1st half for the home team.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. In just inside their own 20, they need to convert on 3rd and short. Looking downfield, it's Bachmeier. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll take it on the return. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Colorado has the ball back back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Complete to the left. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. New set of downs after the completion. Here's the handoff. Can't get him to the ground. The Buffaloes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Leaves it with the running back. Shows him the stiff arm. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
You know what? Everybody gets energized on the whole football team when you got running backs that fight for extra yards and breaks tackles. It's awesome to watch. Everybody literally gets a little jolt of energy because that guy continues to fight for everything he gets.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Finds his big tight end. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Lewis wants to pass. He's got the tight end. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. The defense uses their second timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. This offense has been running up and down the field, and here they are, first and goal, a chance to tack on another one before halftime. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Got it back on second and goal. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
Well, this thing's turning into a rout, and it's turning into a rout quickly. Really nice job by the offense there, but it's not just them. Their defense is getting it done. Their special teams are getting it done, and it just feels like they're really feeding off of this home crowd and their energy. This has been the definition of home field advantage in this football game.
On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Grabbed in the middle. It's Bachmeier. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got his man on the right. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. BYU right back to the line. Scanning the field, it's Bachmeier. Got his man. Nowhere to go, and not much to show for that one. Wow, this offense is doing nothing. They've already punted 4 times and staring at the possibility of a 5th. Oh, they're after him. Going to try to get it himself. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. BYU will bring the punt team on the field. Now on the return. They'll get downfield and make the tackle right at the 16-yard line. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Try to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Just wanted to find a little space to run and ekes out some to get it up to the 21. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far today in Boulder, and welcome in to the halftime update. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's send it back to the guys more than a mile above sea level at Folsom Field.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. BYU about to kick it off to open the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that first half momentum rolling. Getting that push. They pick up a 4 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Defense fills those gaps. He's got 1 to the 28. And the Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Lewis to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Hayden. They'll keep this drive moving by picking up the first down. They have it at the 36.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Picks up the first down. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. And the Buffaloes are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Miller. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Buffaloes with the 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed over the middle, it's Brown. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it 1st and goal.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This offense had so much success in that first half, so in the 3rd quarter, they come out, and the quarterback looks like he's still dealing.
Touchdown, Buffaloes! And they take it in for 6 more points. Just blinding speed. Speed that almost paralyzes defenders.
When you got a quarterback with that much speed, you got to find tricky ways to put more speed on the field, spy the quarterback with somebody that's really, really fast. And even when you do, a lot of times he still makes plays because he's that dang fast and that explosive.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. After 3 consecutive punts, we'll see if they can dial up something that can get this offense moving forward. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. The Cougars now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Right back to the well. Gets it across the 10 to pick up a 5 and out of trouble to the 12. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Buckmeyer. Got his man downfield. It's a fumble on the play. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. Looking to throw on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
And yeah, that's kind of surprising. And we talked about this before the game. One of the big matchups. Run the football against a defense that's been susceptible against the run throughout the season. But this offense just can't find a way to get it going. And I'm surprised, but now what's your counterpunch? How are you going to get the ground game going? Because so far, not a lot of success.
They've been able to get the ball out of their own end nicely. 1st and 10 from the 38. Catch in the middle, it's Ryan. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Wants to throw, it's Bachmeier. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Play number 9 on this drive. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. Sound strategy here to try to punt it away from that return guy. And they'll keep it away from the return man as the punt goes out of bounds. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He's going to fire to the left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The give to the tailback. Got the 1st down and more. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable.
Oh, he's got some space. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down. And the Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. At the 35, he's loose. And another big game for this offense. They are putting explosive pass after explosive pass up in this one. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. He leaves it with the back. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Well, guys, so far, this has been a massive beatdown, and it would appear the biggest challenge is what kind of records can they set as we have a look at the 3rd quarter stats. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. He's got it again. Powers through the defender. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here.
And if this offense can keep that rolling, if they can keep the physical ground game and continue to add these plays up as they go along, long drives, eat the clock with the lead, this coach will be ecstatic.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The negative play leaves them with 2nd and 12.
It's simple in it.
I gotta go outside. you figured it was that something. Right, something. Yeah. That's what you fucking did.
Yeah, but I wanted them from opening my door.
I
Because
heard.
if somebody after you, they're a bullet, no need to fly through my window.
No, I feel you right now.
I ain't seen them on this block since like before the summer.
That's cool as shit.
No, but that's what I'm saying. All summer, like they used to all be down the street and nothing. So
20.
Right, see what he would have said. Yes, so he would.
What?
This show I'm watching.
All the juniors. Woo.
I would get no sleep once they got me here. I'd be sleep on the edge of my bed trying not to move over with her. And she squeaking up, tripping later.
Mhm. Some shit, niggas just be crossing the line on.
What's the mirror doing?
Samira, what you doing? That's who I called her and Sage. When Sage FaceTime me a little while ago. Samira was in the bathroom. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let me.
Mm-hmm.
What we doing?
She wasn't there. She was around my grandma.
We gonna be playing shit.
Mm. Whatever. I don't be believing like the stuff she got her grandkids get away with. Like this is not the mom that I grew in the house with. Grew up in the house with. Like what?
They y'all kids. I was literally just saying this to my bro yesterday. Like, I told Regan what to do, but when I tell her what to do, I say, nigga, your dad said that. Ain't shit I can do. Like, the fuck? I could try to advocate for you, but your parent actually got the last word, bro. That's what she on. Especially if you ain't listening. I feel like she close to stage. Not to say she not close to all the rest of them, but y'all grown.
Beyonce and Sage are pigs.
I was saying they grown though. That's what I was saying.
Everybody knows Sage her favorite. They all be saying it like Sage is her favorite. Sage is her favorite.
But of course she gonna be there for them because they don't got no pop.
Her dad texted me yesterday talking about it don't go unnoticed, but I appreciate you, everything you do for our daughter. It's some bullshit. I didn't even respond.
Nigga.
I just read
Niggas
it.
like
I
them be
didn't
burning me
respond.
out.
I really didn't. Was all he had to respond.
I don't feel no type of way towards nobody mom but Pug's mom when they kid text me. I really don't. Otherwise it'd be the pops. Cause why is your kid texting me repeatedly about money?
Because that's what I'm saying. When there be something, I don't be knowing, like, when Sage do that with you, I don't be knowing because you don't tell me. Sometimes you might tell me. And Sage damn sure don't tell me. And then,
And
but I
I
will
don't
correct
care
her, like,
because
sometimes I be telling her, like, stop doing it.
I'm not mad at her because she gets it. When I don't got it, she don't be on no weird shit. And I talk to her other than that. And I'm not gonna be mad. If anybody I'm gonna be mad at is her nut ass dad, because she don't feel comfortable asking you, and these niggas, little niggas, don't feel comfortable asking they pops and moms for shit. But
Sure, it's me in a heartbeat, though. I'd be like,
more so, they dads. I don't got problems with nobody mom except Noel. I really don't.
but if it's something she needs, she know I'm gonna make it happen. But
You know what
some
I'm
of that
saying?
little wanting stuff, like stuff that she want, like no, you get it another time or something like that. Especially if I really don't have it. But when it comes to versus stuff she need, yeah.
And she just asked me about her game. I'm like, I really don't got it, baby girl. Like, but
Sage again.
she really was not worried about it. Get like a basketball
Oh, to pay to get in.
game.
Oh.
Pug just asked me for $25 at 6 o'clock for a fucking Uber, and this bitch texting about her husband. Like, and but you provide him with a ride and making sure he getting and going, and you making sure like you weird, bro. You weird. Like, that's just super weird. Like, I really don't know how she live with herself.
You don't like it?
I love it. That's crazy because
I'm talking about the food.
I'm talking about the food. I don't know what the hell you talking about.
I'm talking about the food.
I'm talking about the food. I said I don't
Oh,
know
I
what
thought
she
you was
talk.
talking about Noel. I know you hate what she be doing.
I said I love it. I'm not worried about her. Ah, yeah, this is right on time. I ain't gonna lie. Some noodle shit tonight.
It was about to be on what?
Eating some noodles.
Bro, I wasn't doing it. I wasn't eating nothing, and then I really didn't feel like because Beyonce took me to meet her mom, give it to her, because she asked me to ride with her to Germantown Avenue first, and I'm like, well, take me so Toya don't got to ride all the way to South Philly, and we met her mom on Germantown Avenue, and then she took me to 9th Street.
Who was Toya?
Because Toya is her mom. It's Fat Mama mom.
Oh,
She took me to 9th Street because I was refusing. I ain't had no money.
shit.
Really had no money. I'm like, I can't afford to buy nothing to eat. I was trying to save my food stamps for when I move. And I know I'm going to get them again, but I wanted just like a little bit more. But I'm like, I can't save these joints. Like, I got to use them because I got to pack them. Got like $90 left.
That'll do it. Keep your belly full.
Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
Reese, I know you're a little bit of a front runner, so you probably would quit. You'd probably sub yourself out and take yourself out of the game. But I like that they're continuing to fight. Keep fighting. You never know what's going to happen. Actually, you know what? I know you're not going to win, but it doesn't matter. Keep fighting to the very end.
Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. Touchdown, Colorado. How about this defense taking one back to the house? That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
They get paid with a 50 for the third against that other night. There it is.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Because like today,
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, while we have a moment, let's peek in on what's going on in a big one in the Americans. Navy is on top, but it's not like Roger Staubach is playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away. They're up by 11 over Rice. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
What day it fall on? That's the fucking day I get paid.
Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown.
There's always dumbass loopholes to fuck us over about our money. Insurances,
looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. Dropping back, it's Bachmeier. Finds his tight end. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on the...
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
If I had told you that one of the best quarterbacks in all of college football was going to have less than 200 yards passing in this game, you might not have had that on your bingo card, but that's what's in fact happened. This defense has done an outstanding job getting pressure on him like they did right there getting the sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
You got to give this defense tons of credit. They came in here with an outstanding game plan. They were able to execute. They have not allowed a point. And
no, I just said that.
They are bringing it, and they get another sack.
But this day face she was making when I posted that last picture.
BYU will bring the punt team on the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone.
I said, why she look like the dad?
Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Everybody in my views and my comments, their comments like she looked just like her.
And the Buffaloes have a lot of options on second and inches. Quarterback sneak looking for just a sliver of daylight. The offense lines up at the 40. They've got a first down. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
They go to the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. And then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. A great job in the base defense making a play.
Offense has gained momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here.
Bitch.
The Buffaloes will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll run it from the gun. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
And you want to dominate the football game like these guys have all day. Dominate the line of scrimmage. You know, turn and hand the ball off to your running back. It's a good recipe. It makes every quarterback better. It makes every OC better.
And he'll take this into the end zone and hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
But then you know how I feel about this. You had to know you was out.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. They're going to run it. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Still feel the same way about me, and they
ground to cover to pick up that first down. Running back searching for a hole, and he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
I'm saying he could call his pop, but he don't really feel the same about
this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal.
They'll
try to move the chains on the ground. He gets it so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
I think coming into this season, they thought in order to have success, we have got to be able to run the ball and get this guy going. Yes,
and they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He's gonna argue with his pops. He's not even that type of kid.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Man,
And they did tack on the extra
that
point, by the
gun,
way, knocked it right down the
I
middle.
really wanted
So
that.
they take advantage of good field position and move it 46 yards. And they finish the deal with the quarterback sneak.
Because his dad did give him an option to come with it. She didn't do that. His dad didn't kick him out for a bitch. That's why I can't give his dad that whole same dunk.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Bug don't want to go with him that
From inside the 10, here he comes.
Yeah, he
He
would have
was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete,
all that
sometimes
shit,
hits you in the face and it stinks,
all
but you're
that
not
shit,
good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet.
all that shit gonna keep resurfacing.
Move on for the
Like,
next
cause
game. Maybe
they,
something right
there's
here
too
I can
much
create
shit that
positive
happened.
that carries over to practice and maybe next week.
Just
And the Cougars can really
open up a
attack
can
on
of
this
worms and
second
they
and
start
short.
posting the young boy dead ass.
To the
Run
air,
around
it's
again.
Buckmeyer.
They posted the young boy Teddy.
There are 4 seconds remaining.
So
And this defense is
he held his dirty ass fit. He was like, he dirty as shit. Like, see it just opening up. I was, you know what I'm saying? Just gonna keep
they were ready, they
doing
were
shit.
fast, they were physical, they dominated this football game.
And you
One more play to pad
want
the
to be on the
stats.
wrong side of that?
On
3rd and short, they'll try
That's
to
what I'm
pick it up with
saying.
the
That's
pass.
my whole point.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled
Hate
through his
that move.
fingers. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had something to prove today, and man, did they go out and do it.
Man, they proved it, and they proved they were better. They thought they were better coming in. We were talking to them. They had a lot of confidence. They said, we're not ranked as high as we should be, and now they just showed the whole world. This squad is for real. We're going to be discussing them in the playoffs in the future, and they made a statement today, Palmer.
Yeah, that's the thing, David. To me, after watching that absolute beatdown, you can't help but think to yourself, this is a college football playoff caliber team. If they play like
Right.
that, moving forward, if they put their A game together in all 3 phases, this is a team we're going to be talking about very, very late in the season.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I don't even think her mom and her is in. I could be, man. I don't know how that was feel about playing. And I know, right. If she's still in South Philly, she I think she's probation. I was good, but I do feel the weekend. It's there. I was going to talk good. He was recently. That's what he said. Save a little bit. Just a little bit. I didn't want to do it, but I had to.